Welcome to the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Augie Dupre.
I'm Capital J, and today we're here with our guest.
Bluetenn. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, what's up, dog?
We saw you for the first time. The first time I saw you was at Flows by the River 3. And I gotta say, bro, you got some fucking killer tracks.
I appreciate it.
I did
appreciate
enjoy
it.
them.
It definitely took a little bit of time, but we're here.
Yeah, how long you been making music for?
4 years? I've been releasing music for 4 years.
Okay.
But I've been like making music for like 5 or 6.
What got you into it?
Tementas, actually. I went to his house after work one day and he was like, "Yeah, you want to make a song?" I was like, why not? And then the second I wrote something and like recorded it, it was like,
It's magic,
I was
bro.
fiending for it.
It's magic.
I was genuinely fiending.
It's crazy because like I used to freestyle and stuff all the time with my homies, and I never really thought about making music.
Mm.
And then my other buddy was a producer, and I was like,
Do you also make music?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Man.
Yeah. My other buddy was a producer, and
I knew that actually.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about.
And he, I hit him up just to like try it out, make a song. I was like, fuck it, like we're getting drunk and fucking eating bratwurst every day, freestyling. Let's just fucking do it. And then after I heard myself on the first track, I was like, oh wow, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just hearing yourself back is just there's something about it.
It's a little rewarding,
and it takes those nerves away too. I've noticed like a lot of artists, like a majority of them female, that like before they ever record anything, they're super nervous and they're not sure if they really want to do it. It's got a lot of anxiety and shit. But it's the second that they hear themselves back on the track, they're like, okay, let me do another take.
It's like the same thing when you hear yourself on a video. You're like, that's what I sound like. But once you get it to where it's like you mess with it a little bit, put a mix on it.
Yeah,
you're like,
just a basic EQ and
100%.
Yeah, dude,
I love it.
So, do you just write songs?
I dabble in beats.
Yeah,
still kind of practicing at it right now, but it's nothing that's like I'm like releasing yet.
And you don't play guitar or piano?
I don't. I'm pretty useless, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm just here. I'm just the face.
Nice. I pretty much don't.
Okay. Oh god damn it, dude! I hate when this happens. You have an idea, a question in your mind, and then it just
goes.
It starts to float away. Like it's right there.
You're being too rigid, man.
You can get up and grab it real quick if you want.
Right there.
You just need to chill, bro. Just relax, man. Just let it all flow.
You ask him a question.
Relax, man.
RELAX.
What?
It's an Aaron Rodgers reference.
Relax. Relax.
Is that like
Relax.
SpaceX?
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Who's that?
You don't watch football?
Aaron May. Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a football player.
He is a football player.
The
There
pitcher,
you go.
right?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
He's a pitcher?
Yeah, he's the kicker for the Washington.
He plays on the Washington
Wombats.
Wombats.
The Oilers.
Why
Oh.
did we both just say Wombats?
Dude,
Though?
at the same time.
Why did we both just say Wombats? Though? It's nonsense at this point. It's nonsense.
This is the AFL.
Yo.
But yeah, the same thing with nerves is like when we do a show and it's like someone who's never performed before, they always walk up and they're always like, "Yo, so I've never performed before. Like, what should I expect?" And the same thing I say every time is like, every aspect of every song that's gonna play when you're on stage. So like the moment it starts playing and you start singing it and you're just like kind of vibing up there, nerves just kind of go away. Genuinely.
And like if you're worried about messing up and shit like that, the only thing that matters, about it is just to keep going.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
Play it
just
off.
yeah, exactly. And nobody will even notice. It's actually crazy. Like
That's what people told me. My first show, I dropped the microphone because I just like went to switch hands and just fumbled it. And after the show, I was like, I can't believe I dropped it. And everyone's like, win.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, oh, okay, I bet.
I did that one verse during Flows by the River, and I don't think I sang a single verse right, and everybody was like, "Oh, that was good." I was like,
You're like,
"I didn't think so."
Yeah.
I mean, I mouthed it okay.
That's also the thing about too being like a smaller artist is like most of these people don't know your lyrics too. So like you fuck up a verse, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's how the verse goes,"
Yeah, pretty much.
So it doesn't really matter. Like the first 2 or 3 shows that I did, I definitely like fucked up my verses. I still fuck up my verses.
Oh, me too.
sometimes. And
Sometimes I come in early. Sometimes I forget a
yeah,
word.
Yeah, like
100%.
that's the worst. Like I always, whenever the beat starts playing, I try to like think of my lyrics, and I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is the 1st lyric? And as soon as the beat drops, like it always comes to me.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
I have a song called Hype Scene, and 8 out of 10 times that it plays, before the lyrics come in, I always come early. Every time.
you just come
I
quick.
always come early.
I don't know why. Well, that's not my problem.
I meant with the song.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Anyways.
My bad. I didn't mean to ruin the show again.
You did.
What are some of your inspirations?
I listened to a lot of Trippie Redd at a point.
Okay.
And like,
Just at one point.
I do kind of feel like I get that vibe.
I mean, I still listen to him a little bit, but like he's changed his sound quite a bit to where it's kind of like lovey-dovey. Like,
Wait, am I the only one that thought he was? I know he is still alive right now, but there was a while where I thought he was dead. Did anybody else think that? No.
No, that was Lil Peep.
He is dead.
You? No? Okay.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I had to look it up at one point, and there was, like, I guess, a conspiracy.
He's kind of, at this point, I feel like he's kind of just famous for being Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, I don't know how many people I even hear play Trippie Redd nowadays.
Well, every time like I hear about people going down to LA, I hear them partying at Trippie's house.
Huh.
Like he's like constantly throwing like just fat parties like every single day of the week. And like how he's fucked like pretty much every girl that goes to those fucking parties.
I mean,
That's like the
Yeah.
that's the Trippie Redd conspiracy.
I need to go to LA.
I'm going to
sounds like.
Google it.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Oliver Francis now. I don't know if you know who that is.
That sounds so familiar. What song is this?
He's not huge. I think he has like 400,000 monthly, something like that.
What's his like best song or biggest song?
His biggest song,
Sounds so familiar.
I think it's "Aw Yeah," but
That's still so vague.
it's more like my favorite song.
Okay.
I don't know what his biggest song is, but
Mike?
he's phenomenal. I recommend
Okay,
it.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just thought he was dead for some reason. I thought I Googled this at one point.
Yeah, you're in the wrong timeline, bud.
Oh, Trippie Redd isn't dead. Rapper is alive and well in 2000.
Oh, good. God, I'd be thinking he was.
It's a headline. It says he is alive and well in 2023.
What?
Report claims Trippie Redd is shot and dead as a joke.
I didn't even hear about that.
Fans
Bad
became
joke.
concerned.
It's a really bad joke.
It's really hard to find because he has a song called Death and Dead or Alive. So I would have to actually put a lot of effort into Googling this, and I'm beyond
I don't
that
know.
at this
I think
point.
he's gonna be one of those artists that's like has like a Snoop Dogg career, where he's just
just like
relevant till he's dead.
personality.
Yeah, pretty much.
goes on
Yeah.
like Betty Crocker and shit.
Yeah. He apparently cancels a lot of his shows.
Snoop Dogg?
Trippie Redd.
Trippie Redd?
Yeah. So she was telling me. She said that like because we were looking up shows to go to,
Uh-huh.
and you go to Trippie Redd and it says cancel.
What the
Cancel.
fuck?
What are
He's
you doing?
partying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just too hungover.
Or
He's like,
evidently
I'm
he's
not
making
going.
enough money off just his streams or something.
Yeah, because what does
doesn't
he
care.
do anymore? Like, he doesn't have any
got
like
a
relevant
Twitch.
music, really.
He's like all those other
He-
rappers. He's got a Twitch.
He drops a lot of albums,
Oh,
Really?
which I
that's
think,
actually why we haven't heard of T Grizz.
which I think is
Remember
his thing.
from last episode. Never mind. Anyway, sorry.
What happened to Tigris?
We haven't heard from him in a while because he's been streaming on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not Tigris Lee.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, what?
Yeah, bro. He streams on Twitch all the time.
Oh, dude, I was totally misunderstanding. I thought you were saying you like talk to him, you hang out with him.
No,
It's like, what are you talking about right now?
no, we were talking about the last
Just
episode.
casually?
We were talking about some of the rappers that hadn't like made.
Albums in a
Anything
while.
Yeah.
or
No,
dropped
he-
anything in a while.
He dropped a album with Travis Barker, Trippie Redd, and then he dropped like 2 more after that, like literally last year.
Okay. To be fair, I've
He did
never
just
really
drop
kept
one
up
like.
on-
That's what I'm saying. I think that's
like
the way.
a couple months ago. I think too.
I think that's the only reason he's so like relevant, if you will, is because he drops so much at once every time.
Yeah, he just dropped one like. A
So,
couple
what do
like,
you
months ago.
like about like that style of music?
It's kind of just the way he fluctuates his voice and everything, and like he can actually, like, it's not just like you go listen to Lil Baby.
Yeah.
You can damn near make the same song over and over again. hear the same song over and
Yeah.
over again. I mean, whereas Trippie Redd will come through and like I like his melodies a lot. He's cool as beats. Yeah, 100%. It's just kind of something you don't hear.
If there's one
In my
artist
opinion.
that you could work with, who would it be?
That's a phenomenal question.
Alive or dead?
Megan Thee Stallion, probably. Should boost your career.
I'd like to work with J. Cole really bad.
Yeah.
like City Girls.
Yeah, J. Cole would be fucking insane.
Just to watch him, honestly, because he doesn't miss, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude. He's a genius, dude.
That's
For
what
real.
I'm saying. I heard Kanye's terrible to work with.
I believe it.
I've heard he's like
ego.
super controlling of everything.
Yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
can see it definitely.
I don't know.
He's
I
got
really
that
thought about
vibe.
that.
So bringing up Kanye, what do you think about Kanye's clone?
Kanye's clone?
Are you up to date on conspiracies and stuff like that?
Apparently not.
No.
You don't conspiracy?
Do you theory?
I'm a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you foil?
About what?
Do you
About what?
tinfoil
Though?
your hat?
Every Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And you don't know about Kanye's clone?
What's Kanye's clone?
dude, him and his wife are clones?
What? What are we talking about?
What? Do you not know about the cloning that's been going on in the United States for the past many years?
Okay.
What do you think happened to Gucci Mane?
Shit. He got
You think
cloned.
it's the
He got
same
cloned,
Gucci
I
Mane?
guess. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
Do
out
you
of the,
think
I'm
the
out of the
Gucci
loop.
Mane that came out
I'm
of
out of the
prison is the
loop.
same one that went in? That's all I'm saying.
He wrote a book.
All right, man, we got way too much to go over here.
Yeah.
Buckle up. There's a seatbelt behind you. Go ahead and grab it.
I'll say this.
Click.
I'm unbuckling for this one. Yep.
Okay. So
You can go for it.
we'll
pull
kind
us
of
in.
Is
intermission.
this a problem at all?
No, you're
yeah,
good.
dude. You're
Alright.
a problem.
Just as long as it's not
Fuck outta
nicotine.
I see.
Yeah.
It's
We're here with Bluetenn today. What are you gonna be playing for us?
I'm gonna be playing my new song called Here Forever. Just released on the 29th
Of
of September.
September.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's a great song.
Hell yeah.
Let's check it out.
Play it on my phone?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't explain that very well.
Man, it took so long to release it. Everything released on everything else but Spotify for like a day.
Really?
We'll pretend like we're already listening to it.
You want to play it by the microphone?
Shit's fine. You can play it by your face or your head.
Oh, there you go. Oh, lyric video?
Fortunately not.
Oh, this is just your background.
I am the right one, don't wanna fly out. I never catch a break, there is no time off. And when the time comes, I'll be the last one standing. You were dead wrong, you were dead wrong. Cause I ain't going nowhere here forever, I swear. And you don't know a thing about a sacrifice, you are unaware. I swear you were dead wrong. Everything you thought of me was preconceived and far off. I am the right one. Always look that as a feeling, cause I don't got time to be chilling. Yeah, I'm wearing shoes you can't feel it, I'm doing me, I don't care how you feeling. If you're not winning, you losing. No trophy for trying, that's not a solution. How to get better, this my evolution. I'm shining brighter, a million lumens. All about my freedom, any other way irrelevant. Easy to get comfy when you live a life of counterfeits. Purple leaves and twisted teas, I'm right back in my element. Eternal peace from living free, no regret when I'm out this bitch. I feel like the chosen, West Coast dip your toes in. I bring them up 1,000 leagues, just saying that they know me. Till the day that I stop breathing, I'ma do this shit. Even if I'm 90 and I make it, I still made it, bitch, made it rich. I feel like the chosen, West Coast dip your toes in. I bring them up 1,000 leagues, just saying that they know me. Till the day that I stop breathing, I'ma do this shit. Even if I'm 90 and I make it, I still made it, bitch, made it rich. I am the right one, don't wanna fly out. I never catch a break, there is no time off. And when the time comes, I'll be the last one standing. You were dead wrong, you were dead wrong. Cause I ain't going nowhere here forever, I swear. And you don't know a thing about a sacrifice, you are unaware. I swear you were dead wrong. Everything you thought of me was preconceived and far off. I am the right one.
time. What was that song called?
It's called Here Forever by
Go-
Bluetenn.
Yeah, go find it on all streaming platforms, all DSPs. Go stream it right this second.
Oh yeah.
Pause this video. Go stream that song.
Right.
You just
now.
heard the whole thing, but go stream it again. Go
Save
save
it for later.
That was on my
Yeah,
phone.
Yeah,
Save it for
yeah,
later.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Right.
Back to your regularly scheduled program. These tweets of screenshots of text between him and Kim's personal trainer. Him not sounding like a personal trainer at all. And he was saying stuff like, if you keep talking about shit like this, bad things are going to happen to you. I'll make it so you're
Yeah, that
never able
sounds
to
like-
see your kid again.
Sounds like Kanye.
No, it was happening to Kanye.
Oh, to Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If you-
personal
Yeah,
trainer.
if you keep talking about this shit, like, you're going to go away. You'll never see your kids again and, like, all this shit. And it was to a person, like, the known personal trainer, which is kind of weird, which begs the question if he's, like, some sort of, like, CIA or some fucking
He's a player.
shit like that, right? And
Oh, is that what happens when you get rich? You have to have a handler that like is
Tells you what you
disguised
can and
as
can't
like
do.
your like personal chef or like fucking whatever. I didn't
that
mean
would be
to
the
bring that
easiest
up.
way. But then he went missing for like 3 months. Kanye, like, he
Okay.
went off like all social media, everything.
And when was this?
This was like,
Was it in the height of like Pete Davidson and shit?
I think
No,
this
this
like-
was-
this was like early this year. I think.
yeah, this was
Oh, okay.
like around, God, it was probably around like April or May. It was right after like all that, like, because everybody was talking about Kanye for a little while, and then it just kind of all stopped, and nobody knew what he was doing, where he was, and then he comes back like 3 months later with a new wife, looking different and acting different, like completely different. And it's,
I mean,
it's
he didn't go to like rehab or some shit.
Kanye.
rehab
I
for what?
don't think he takes drugs.
Rehab for crazy.
For crazies?
I don't think he does drugs.
100% for crazies.
I'm
I don't-
pretty sure he's just insane.
He's a little insane.
I could probably explain it a little bit better, but DYOR. Dior. But anyways, continue on the cloning thing.
So he's not the only one.
Okay.
There's many a clone amongst us.
I need to look into it. 'Cause that is very interesting.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of clones. I've heard a lot of like crazy stories, things that like you wouldn't actually believe, you know? And it just seems like there's so many of them that you're like, okay, well,
We know that cloning is real, right? Like, they've successfully cloned goats. And
I actually
Yeah.
remember when I was a kid.
I remember hearing
like
the same
I
exact
remember a
story.
news story where they were
Yeah.
like, oh, they did
This lady
sheep or
cloned a
whatever.
goat. Yeah.
but in the 80s is when that happened.
I feel like
I
there
remember
was
a sheep
yeah.
in the
It-
90s.
It resurfaced. Yeah, they can edit
resurfaced.
genetic code. But also, it did happen again when we were kids. But the original one happened in like 1988,
And then
and that was just of a goat. And it's been 40 years now, and you think that they can't clone humans?
While we're on the topic of artists disappearing, are you guys believers in like Tupac and everybody dying, or just taking off?
It's questionable. If I had that much money, I might just pretend to kill myself and then disappear.
dude, the thing
Yeah.
is, there's like almost nowhere in the world that you would really
Can't just hide.
that you would want to live that you could hide.
yeah.
Nobody. There's
Thailand.
You're gonna go to Thailand and there's not gonna be a single tourist ever in the past like. How long have we had like an iPhone? Like
You
10
change up
years
your
that wasn't like,
appearance.
oh my god, that's fucking Tupac.
Look, you change up your appearance enough. Like, if Mac Miller grew out his facial hair and his hair, you wouldn't really be able to tell that much.
Yeah, at least people being like, that's not him, he's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They'd be like, wow, that dude looks a lot like Mac Miller.
He goes to the beach and he's just got Thug Life tatted on it. And he's like,
Well, he'd have his own private villa and private beach and shit like that. You know what I mean?
so that's what another thing. Like nobody in that town has been suspicious about the guy that just never leaves his private villa. That's just like
Yo, it's Thailand.
looks a lot like fucking.
You think these motherfuckers know about Tupac or care?
I think that you're underselling him.
Dude, he was
Everybody
pretty
in the
big.
world
But
has
he
access
was
to the
pretty
internet,
He was
big,
definitely
so-
worldwide.
Yeah, but like Thailand,
I just think it's too hard to hide. These
like
days.
places like that, dude. When Tupac first did it, it wasn't that hard to hide.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Now I'm sure at this point.
If you're on like an island, you'd be like, ain't nobody coming around this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, oh, we made it out the hood. We in the island.
Yeah, but like, okay,
No one is coming by.
Y- that sounds boring, bro. First of all, but like,
But I mean, after having such a fast life, you know what I mean?
not for that long.
I mean, he was like 23, 24.
Get the money and get out.
And never be seen again. I don't think so, dude.
See,
That's
see,
not how, like,
I don't
successful
know.
people work.
I feel like it's not true either. But at the same time, I feel like if you're a famous artist, you're gonna fake your death before you're like, oh, I can't think of anything. My
Yeah.
songs are going to shit.
That's fair.
Yeah, man.
I think it's more likely that they were like murdered by the government.
Yeah, or that. 100%.
like
that-
Nip.
100%.
That is the most likely thing to me. Is that like a lot of these like rappers? And
Yeah, they say
stuff
something.
get, like,
They say
murdered by
something
the government.
controversial in a song, and they're just like,
Definitely Nipsey Hussle.
or don't agree to like bend to the will of society.
government. The government's up to some
Or
shit.
even not just the government, just the record labels. Because record
be
labels are
anything.
ruthless. Like we know that Death Row Records had, well, we don't know, but we can assume that Death Row Records had some association with Eazy-E getting AIDS.
A lot of allegations here, but
Really.
Yeah, fucking Suge Knight. You know,
But how,
it's all hearsay, right?
how do you be a part of that? You're just like set it up.
Well,
You're
Suge
like,
Knight.
hey, you want to meet this chick?
no.
Well, Suge
give
Knight
it to
created
you
Death Row Records.
Like, what do you mean?
in a box.
What?
Yeah, dude.
AIDS in a box?
Eggs?
AIDS?
Oh, AIDS. AIDS in a
Well,
syringe.
you have. It doesn't come in AIDS. It comes only in HIV. Nice. That was good.
That's gross.
That is good. But I'm saying, like he went on like Jimmy Kimmel or one of those talk shows, Suge Knight, and was talking about like they were talking about Eazy-E and how he got AIDS. He's like, you know, or no, they were talking about like how like if he killed somebody or something. He's like, I've never killed anybody, but if I was about to kill somebody and didn't want somebody knowing, I'd inject him with AIDS. And there's always been allegations since Eazy-E died of AIDS that Suge Knight was somehow a part of it. And him saying that is almost like a callback
He
to like
fucked Suge Knight.
Oh, God. It's almost like him like admitting guilt without like saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's no way you could ever prove that.
That'd be fucked.
I mean, they were at war. And they couldn't shoot it out on the streets.
That's against the Geneva Code.
They couldn't shoot it out on the streets. So, you know, you got to do some other shit.
Biological warfare is never the answer.
I know. I'm sure once you start making money, there's definitely things you can do.
100%. Especially back then. Where there's way less surveillance. There's
You
way less
still
monitoring.
can't get an attack chopper though.
Fuck.
There's one dude that did.
Really? Is that a real thing?
An Apache.
But
Mhm.
why?
Why wouldn't you?
You
wanna-
did be like, hey, I've got this attack helicopter.
Oh, nice truck, bro. I got an Apache helicopter. home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who gives a fuck about your truck, bro?
I mean, I guess it's
Fucking
cool.
Sick, dude.
Oh, you gotta lift like my blade's gotta lift.
Yeah, bro. I got lift.
But can you fly that anywhere?
I need 1 square acre to land flat.
I bet you can't even get air off a jump in that thing.
But you're getting shot down if you fly that, right?
I don't think so.
In certain airspaces, probably. Well,
I mean, you
no.
probably can't like go over a school or something, but
I mean, of course not.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm sure to actually have an Apache helicopter to legally buy it, either you have to have a special license for sure, or
100%.
I think you have to have it like decommissioned. Obviously, you can't have like active machine
turrets
guns.
and
yeah, I
everything
doubt
on
you
it,
could
you know,
probably
or
have like a
rockets.
missile fastened
Yeah.
to it, but like
They'll definitely be like, "Hey, what's up? You're in."
I mean, all it takes is one redneck to buy one,
yeah, exactly.
and it's gonna be back to normal.
yeah.
dude, can you imagine a bunch of like homemade Hellfire missiles,
Oh
dude?
my
Just like made with
Yo.
like fireworks, like M80s and shit.
Just packed full.
Be kind of cool.
That's some Utah shit,
That would
bro.
be so
If I
funny.
ever heard it.
Some Utah shit.
Yeah.
You know, there's a redneck somewhere that like bought one of those helicopter kits and has fastened like some cool fireworks to it,
Oh,
Or like
Lord,
one of
Lord,
those like
shit. Of
handheld
course.
ones that are the remote control ones.
dude. Actually, side
That would be
note,
sick.
unrelated, kind of
Little
unrelated
drone.
topic. I've seen some sweet shit. Lately on TikTok, I've been seeing, you know, they have like those model planes that are like all working and everything, and they
Mhm.
fly and they're remote controlled and they have like the cockpit. Well, they get those like little 360 cameras and
Mhm.
fit them inside to their VR headset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's badass.
And so, like, the stream is actually, it looks like they're inside of the cockpit for
Mhm.
these fucking things, and they're flying them. It's so cool.
I went down
yeah.
to Humboldt one time, and there was this dude who had one of those.
Oh, really?
He actually made it himself. He made the headset himself too.
Yeah, I think they do. I don't know. I'm sure you can probably buy them now, but
I guess so. Yeah, you could probably like modify an Oculus or something like that.
But that was
Yeah,
their.
probably.
I think that was their thing, was like to do that. Or they have those old Samsung ones. I bet. You know, remember those Samsung ones where like the phone went into it?
Oh yeah,
I bet you could probably modify it somehow.
Splits the
like that.
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where like the phone plugged in. And, like,
yeah.
I'm sure they're figuring it out. Can only imagine.
But I've seen some cool streams or whatever. It looks like you're like inside the jet and it is like flying around, and they have like dog fights with other planes and stuff.
We used to
Pretty
fly
cool.
model planes when I was a kid. It's hard as hell.
I used to make model boats, or not like model boats, but I used to make like boats, like steal motors out of shit and like put them together and like
That's
race
sick.
boats
That's sick
with
as
my
hell.
friends and stuff.
Back when he was smoking crack.
Like in the 4th grade.
So yeah,
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 that's when he got real addicted.
that was when I was.
That's when you need it,
when I
man.
was down
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
long division starts coming in.
Fuck,
you mean?
man. Still can't do
I
that.
couldn't get
shit.
enough styrofoam to make boats. I was making boats every day.
I was making too much napalm.
It's fun though. It's hard as hell. It's fun.
Making napalm.
Flying planes.
A flying plane.
But
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's what I
making
meant. That's what I
napalm
meant,
is not easy either.
yeah. So did you like make the model planes too?
No, my stepdad had like 30 of them for whatever reason.
Damn.
Oh, that's cool.
You have
So
like a little airstrip and everything too.
No, they just sat in the attic.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nice and beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You'd crash them. They're hella fragile too. You crash it, and it's not like, oh, oops, get it back in the air. Like the wings come off, the back breaks off.
Bro.
It's
You
You
terrible.
gotta like take it into the shop and like
No, literally. Yeah.
a little Lego man.
You gotta take it to like a hobby place, and they like fix it up for you.
Can you like land them, or do you have to like catch them?
You can land them, but it's got to be pretty perfect ground.
Dude, that's what I was saying. Those guys with the headsets and stuff, they make like runways and shit because they actually like touch down and land.
That's cool.
It is cool.
Like a model boat, big.
Have you ever
aircraft
seen
carrier.
like a huge model boat? Dude, I also had a friend growing up that built model boat. Well, he was handicapped, so his dad built model boats for him, but they were like to scale so fucking big though. He definitely had one bigger than this couch. Like there
What
was
the
one that
fuck?
was like 10 feet long. Like it was outside of his garage. It was so
Are
fucking
you
big.
riding? Are you riding a boat when you have it that big?
No, they're remote control still. So like
could you get?
But you're
inside
not.
of
But you're
that?
not trying to ride it though. You're not gonna sit on top and just.
Honestly, that would be so cool as fuck.
What?
Put your kid on there.
I guess. I don't know. It's like as long as this, but they're like pretty thin. They're only like that thick, you know.
Oh, okay.
Because like
Okay. Interesting.
he had a bunch of different ones and stuff. I guess the biggest one was probably like almost. You could probably sit on it. I bet.
Just
But
like build.
he was also in a wheelchair with like a machine on it, so I don't think he
Okay.
was going to be doing that anytime
maybe
soon.
not.
just build one around his.
I was gonna say
wheelchair.
make his wheelchair a boat. That'd be badass.
Dude, his wheelchair was so heavy because
Just roll
it
it in
had
the
like an
water?
oxygen machine and stuff. It was like he couldn't move. It was like a remote control one.
Oh, like
That's actually really sad.
what's that guy?
He lived a much longer life than he was supposed to. So
Oh, that's good shit.
yeah,
That's good shit.
good for him. Anyway,
I just imagine building a boat and then like putting your dog in it or something.
dude, it was pretty cool. They would like put them on the pond and on the lake and stuff, and they were really big, like big enough to. They had like a big van and like sat in the fucking van and stuff. Had a bunch of them. Cool. And then like another friend of mine had like gas RC cars. Those are sweet.
Those are fucking tight as fuck.
Those are awesome.
You put like racing fuel in there.
The ones that go like 80 miles an hour or
Dude,
something like
those
that.
are
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
The drag ones definitely I think can go that fast, but I like the dirt ones. Those are cool.
ones with the big
Yeah,
tires.
like jump and shit.
Yeah,
like the
dude.
trophy trucks. Yeah, those are sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Saw a TikTok the
pretty
other
cool.
day. Somebody built a rig, like a VR rig, where it moved, and it was like a big chair and shit with the steering wheel, and it moved with the car, and then it was like a big RC car with the headset in it, and so the car drove, and it would like move you around like you were driving the fucking car. Technology's
Without
insane.
all the danger.
That's what I'm saying.
Technology's fucking insane.
That's the coolest shit.
What kind of shit are you into aside from music?
Watch a lot of sports.
Oh, okay. I definitely did not think you were saying sports.
What do you think I was saying?
Nothing good.
All right, let's move on. I'm into sports. I'm into music.
What kind of sports you like?
I like cooking a lot, which is something people don't ever do. But
Yeah.
Watch a lot of football. Used to watch basketball, but I kind of got bored. Yeah.
Once you've seen one basket, you've seen them all.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like that about
It's like the
every
same
game.
games, copy paste.
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay, if you're into sports, what do you think about the fucking sports conspiracy that it's all rigged? What do you think about the scripted NFL?
I don't know.
Was Aaron Rodgers?
It's kind
supposed
of
to-
I can like see where people come from when they think it's scripted, but at the same time, it's like you don't think out of all of these people that have played in the NFL or in professional sports, not one of them has been like, yo,
NDA.
it's all bullshit.
NDA. They signed an NDA.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I'd
guess.
bet that not everybody gets that
Okay,
because if you think about it,
just starters,
if you think about it, like the league minimum's like 900,000 or whatever, right,
something like
for a season, and then somebody makes like 40 million a season or whatever. It's like that dude probably has to take a dive and not say anything about
that.
it, and the dude who is making 900K like probably doesn't get told jack shit.
I don't know. The thing about it too is like WWE is scripted.
Yeah,
Hell
we
of
all know that. We
Yeah.
all know that, and you can
Boxing.
tell. Like it looks like shit.
But they do it on purpose now.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
supposed
but-
to look like that though.
but still.
But look, like if you think about like boxing, there's some MMA fights that are very questionable too. But like they do it so well that it's like
And with boxing and MMA, the fighters don't know, you know.
The only
It's
argument
they could.
they for the most part, it's usually not the fighters that know. They rig it with the judges, and that's why knockouts in fighting is the way to like determine a winner
Yeah.
in everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, a decision isn't like that
Horseshit.
good, unless it's like a really good decision. As far as like football and stuff goes, then like scripting that, I think it's just like it. I don't know if you remember, like when I was growing up, dude. I remember people being like, "No, wrestling's real," and it was like a debate where it was like, "No, you know that's bullshit, right?"
Mhm.
It was like, "No, it's real," and everybody
he's really punching him 8 times in a row.
Yeah, there was like a lot of people who thought it was real, and there was like diehard fans that were crushed when they found out it was like.
Do you see
fake
him
as
just
hell.
hit him in the head with a fucking metal chair from the fucking top rope?
And
got
the
right
only
back
reason
up.
that they even came out and said that it was like fake at all, or that it was scripted, was because there was so much. Everybody was like, "It's," there was such a debate that eventually somebody was like, "Yeah, dude, of course it is," but it's like it's entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
And if they put enough pressure on the NFL, maybe one day they'll be like, "Yeah, dude." it's
See, I
entertainment."
don't see it being scripted because that would also have to mean that college is scripted a little bit.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think that
They
it
don't make
would.
enough money. They don't make any money.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot less. Well, it's still very popular, but I think that it's like the difference between the NHL and like college hockey. It's like they're like completely different sports almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
And these kids are just in college. They're like doing this for fun. Like it's not like a job yet for them.
True.
Well, I
know.
guess let's put it this way: like, there's
It's also-
probably
it's
not
also
a lot
kinda
of
like-
fighters at the Wind River fight that are like taking money to take a dive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wait until you're in the UFC to do that, if you're gonna like do that.
It kind of comes down more to what is scripted. Like, is it this team wins that's scripted, or is it like play by play?
Or if it's just like the individual players.
Yeah, because
Like you're gonna like fuck up this pass. At this.
the
Yeah.
reason I say that though is because when do you just get good at acting all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you get
true.
into
they
the-
would have to be good actors.
Yeah, you get in the NFL and you're just like, all right, cool. I'm not making to play this game.
But most of those people that like would be the ones that are throwing the games or getting like being rigged in the games are also the same ones that go into their like after game interviews and shit like that and talk like politicians.
That is true. Yeah, they are coached and practiced with all that shit. But like, I get where you're coming from because one thing I did recently hear is that Aaron Rodgers was supposed to like tear his ACL or his like ACL or his knee or whatever whatever happened to him.
It was
his ankle or something.
Whatchamacallit?
Achilles.
Achilles.
Yeah, I guess that was like in the script that somebody got by accident, like Kodak Black got it or some shit like that.
A lot of people do think it's fake solely because if you watch the
But it's
play
like,
where
how
he
the
got
fuck did
hurt,
that happen?
yeah, if you watch the play he got hurt, he was just running.
Huh.
Like nothing happened, I guess. So people are like,
So maybe
this is bullshit. He just wanted the money and got out. But
I mean, if you could get away with it though,
I don't know, man.
and you don't care about the sport anymore.
he has been playing a really long time, bro.
Yeah.
I will say, if it comes out that it's scripted, I will not keep watching it.
Yeah.
No way.
Really? I
I
still
mean,
like wrestling.
how could you though?
Well,
I still
I
like
think
wrestling.
I think the
Do you?
thing about
Yeah, I think wrestling's awesome.
I think the cool thing about
No,
like
I don't
football
watch it,
though
but
is that
anymore.
I mean,
I
it's
don't have
cool.
time, but it's awesome.
it's really like I think the like cool thing about football though is like it's really like skill based
Mm-hmm.
right now. So it's Ye- yeah, like in like all the players and shit like that, they're like trying their hardest, and everybody's like out there like fighting a war against each other to get this fucking ball into the end
Yeah,
zone.
100%.
And if it's scripted, it's like
And that's kind of why I'm saying like, is it by play? Because some of them really are like going in,
yeah,
like whether it's a crazy ass catch or like
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
something. Because
Well,
it's hard.
also-
It's hard to just be like, all right, on third down in the third quarter,
We're
you're
gonna make this happen.
You're gonna make this crazy one-handed catch. It's gonna blow everybody's mind.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think
Like-
it'd be like that. I think it would be more along like on the quarterback's back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
think
gonna
that,
like fuck this pass up. You're gonna like throw it and make it so that somebody on the
Mhm.
other team could grab it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
either it's pretty much
Intercept
you're gonna
it.
pay the quarterback and the receivers, or like the running back
Kickers.
and the coach. You know,
Mhm.
like there's a few people that you could pay enough
Mhm.
to like.
The refs
And
for
the
sure would
refs.
have to.
But that's also the thing too. Is it takes one person who's not in the loop to
Fuck
make
it
some
up,
good ass
yeah.
play, and you're like, come on, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean it happens, dude. But then it's up to like it's like on the coach to like, oh, I gotta fuck the
All right,
game up.
shit,
even
I got a
worse.
fumble right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, all right, you're getting pulled out.
yeah, like they know that they gotta like. And that's happened before, where you're like watching a game, and you're like, "Why the fuck did they pull that dude? He just like he's killing it this game."
100%.
You're like, "Dude, he's hot today." Devin
No,
Booker
dude,
and
because you have him. No, because you would have to have him sign an NDA. That's the thing, a non-disclosure agreement.
Definitely
And
gonna have to do that.
If anybody, yeah, and if anybody like, yeah, you can either lose everything you have, or they'll pay you more money to like rig this game and not say anything to anybody. Like, I think that's a pretty good deal. I'd probably take that deal.
Yeah.
My integrity's worth more than that to me.
But no, if I find out that it's scripted, how am I gonna cheer for my team?
Exactly.
I'd be like, they lost, but that was because it was scripted to lose.
Yeah, they were supposed to lose.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what?
but like,
When it boils down to just like a couple like people like the WWE, that's fine. Like, it's not like a whole team of fucking 40 people.
And it's also different too because they put on a whole show.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like, they have like the walkouts and they
it's
have
not
like
about
they're
the
yelling in the
fight.
mic.
Yeah.
It's never been
Oh,
about the fight
no
for
way.
me. It's only been about the show. I think
Yeah.
it's so entertaining and like high flying, crazy
And that's-
action.
And that's the thing about the other
bone
sports is they don't have
breaking.
that factor.
Yeah, the
Their
wow
entertainment is when they
factor.
come out of the tunnel and then they're like, all right, they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the entertainment is like a lot of the time the
game.
show.
Yeah.
But I think wrestling is entertaining enough on its own to, if you're into that thing, but to appeal to like a mass audience,
Mhm.
you would have to have it be a spectacle. Just like a gladiator thing, like,
God, I wish we had gladiators.
I mean, it's basically the same thing. Like gladiators, like, yeah, it's cool enough to have like two guys fighting with swords, right? Like if you just put 2 guys in a ring and had them fight
And
with swords,
throw a
that's
lion
cool.
in there.
But if you throw a lion in that motherfucker, or like 5 of them, and like you know,
Fight against the lion.
a couple dudes with a spear to like
Yeah.
keep you in there, like that sounds really
that
cool.
would be crazy, dude.
Yeah, they set some shit on fire. Like that sounds awesome.
Honestly, that's like the coolest thing that mankind's ever come up with. The Colosseum, like they flooded that bitch and had like battleship
Death fights.
like fights in there and shit. Like
What?
yeah, they
I didn't
flooded.
know about
They
that.
flooded the Colosseum, put boats in there, and they fought with boats too.
Dude, that
also
sounds
didn't know.
fucking sweet.
Yeah, bro. You're like, oh, what's at the Colosseum this weekend? Oh, there's a pirate fight. What? They're like, yeah, I guess they're gonna fill it with water. I don't know how the fuck they keep the water in there.
Rome's fighting Greece this week.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be one to watch.
Fucking
That would be one to watch, bro.
yeah.
I'd be there fucking.
I would be there for sure.
Dude, I would
Fuck.
want to be a broadcaster for like, Coliseum broadcaster.
That's what we should do.
The
We should stop
best
doing the
job, bro.
podcast
That
and
would
just start
be
doing
so
Coliseum
fucking
like that.
be kind of badass.
That
I'm
would be
saying,
kind of
dude.
badass. I bet we could
I'll be a
get AI
gladiator.
videos to like do AI, and we could just do like like commentary
On the AI.
it. That
Yeah.
would be tight.
I mean, I feel like stuff like that. I feel like it'll eventually become legal again. No, because the people that fought in gladiator fights, they weren't slaves. They always say it was slaves. Sometimes they would have them fight slaves, but they're people that wanted to fight there for like glory.
They
and
were
shit
the
like
the
that.
most
UFC is kind of like the modern day gladiator.
Yeah.
That's like as far as you can go, right?
Yeah,
now.
100%.
Although
Bare knuckle.
actually, bare knuckle, yeah, bare knuckle is
Okay,
out
true.
now.
Bare knuckle.
True.
It keeps
Crazy.
it keeps creeping towards it. I'm saying next thing you know, there might be someone like fighting
Dude,
with swords.
have you guys seen King of the Streets? Dude, that shit's actually hard to watch. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes, like some of those
Like, it's
fights
just
are
brutal?
fucking insane. Yeah, it's like bare knuckle fights. It's like back. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like sanctioned fights, but they're underground. Like
They're like what you do to get into the UFC.
no, these are like I don't know, dude. If you're a felon, you go do this shit. They fight with their shoes on the concrete. Bare knuckle, and like there's multiple knockouts, and
See, on the concrete's crazy.
Yeah, that's
dude,
That's crazy.
it's tough to watch, bro. Like I
You hear it smack too every
Dude.
time.
seen people get like knocked out and then kicked in the face on the way down and
shit.
shit. Like
and
they
then
get
hitting their head on the
fucked up.
fucking
Yeah,
concrete.
dude, they get really fucked
Yo.
up.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
How's that like?
Like people
They're-
getting stunned like that. Is,
Take some balls to do that.
yeah,
It's for real, bro.
It takes some balls to do that, or
Oh,
confidence, I
man.
guess. I don't.
You
even
must-
know. What are they? Like? Do they make money,
doubt those.
or
guys
is it
do.
just like?
I'm sure like
Better
they make money off of
placed.
bets and shit like that.
yeah?
They get a
Okay.
percentage of
yeah,
like
those
bets.
guys
You're
are
probably
like
right. You're
weekend
probably
fighters,
right.
Make like
Yeah.
$200 or something,
Yeah.
like in a movie.
Oh no, have you ever seen there's this one wrestling movie and like even when they lost, they got like 2,000 pesos.
That's right.
It was I think it was like called Nacho Libre or something like
I
that.
fucking hate you. Man.
No. I think it's like $200.
Freaking no idea.
Is it only $20? I
Is
thought
it-
it was like 200.
it might be $200. Yeah.
I think it's like
not that much. Right
10
now.
minus.
Well, fuck Bluetenn.
Bluetenn.
Do you got anything coming up? Bluetenn.
yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
Come on, dude.
Run it back.
We're trying to set up a show right now. Trying to go to the Dip
Okay.
in Reading.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Nothing's set in stone though. We're still trying to set all that up. A couple releases that are on their way. Just dropped a song last night called "Here Forever."
Okay.
Go listen to that.
Yep. Check it out.
By Bluetenn.
All platforms.
All platform, obviously, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
You know what? Fuck that. I think somebody should just pick one platform and just be like super biased towards it. Like,
yeah, but it's hard. It's
I
hard though.
only play on this one, and it should be like I only play
Like
on
WhatsApp.
Rumble.
WhatsApp.
Oh, texting.
The thing of it though, the thing of it is like
Omegle.
there's so many people that listen to just Apple or just Spotify,
Me.
or like the weirdos that use
No,
YouTube
yeah,
music.
but, like, yeah, if you
Yeah.
use
Like your real fans will switch over.
I mean, yeah, true.
I I'm not switching for anybody.
I don't know.
You
I don't
lost
know.
me.
Spotify is definitely the best one.
Apple
Oh,
Music is what I
100%.
use. They had a good run. They're dead.
Yeah, there was a SoundCloud era.
Like when I 2015, I'd say a lot of people were listening to SoundCloud.
I've
There
talked to people
There are
about
some people that
SoundCloud.
still have like an FM radio too, but
FM radio.
Madden Mobile.
Colin, when's the last time you listened to the radio?
well, in my work truck.
Oh,
but
okay.
Every once in a while.
That's crazy. I
Before
haven't
we work, but
I haven't
it's
like
so rare.
gone to FM
No,
in so
I've never
long.
done that.
Yeah, I
It's
only
so
listen to
long.
AM.
I hit the button on my car the other day that switches to FM on accident, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was checking my phone. I was like, "What the fuck am I playing?"
Dude.
I can't do it. The ads, quality.
The ads, he says.
The fucking talk show hosts.
That's what I'm saying.
I
When
actually
you're
really like
when you're
that.
in your car, like
Like-
enjoying the music, and then it's like, "Welcome back to blah 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 blah."
Like
It's
106X is the worst.
You
Like
know-
Bob in the morning.
You know, it's actually so funny, dude. I really
ruined-
enjoy the mix.
They ruined 106.7.
Yeah. Yeah. they
Ruined
did.
it.
I really
He's
enjoy the mix
terrible.
of that. Like, I like to listen to podcasts and I like to listen to music, and sometimes I'm like, fuck, I don't know which one I want to listen to. And the radio to me is the perfect blend
What-
because I want to listen to somebody talk, but I also want to listen to music.
What podcast do you listen to?
I listen to a few different ones, but like comedy ones or like personal development.
Okay, good shit.
Yeah.
I listen to this one. It's the Dope as Usual podcast.
Who's in that one? That sounds familiar.
It's, his YouTube name is Dope as Yola.
Oh, I
He just,
do know
like-
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he just like smokes,
He's
just like
pretty
interviews
cool.
people.
I used to follow him on Instagram, like when it was
Yeah.
coming up for sure.
See, I like it because it's not just like he's not just like, so how are you? And just like bullshit. He's like just like hanging out.
He's got
Yeah.
a pretty good brand and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's nice. It's cool.
Cool dealio that he does.
It's interesting people, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Bluetenn, it's been a great episode.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting me come here and everything.
I've been
Yeah,
having
thanks
fun
for inviting
hanging
me
out with
out.
you and talking to you. You're funny.
Not that funny.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to be nice, but it's all good.
Well, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, bro. We appreciate you.
Of course, of course.
Gang, gang. Well, we appreciate you guys. This has been another episode of the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Capital J,
I'm Augie Dupre.
I'm Bluetenn.
and we out.
Peace.
I am the right one, don't wanna fly out. I never catch a break.